What is going on, everybody? I want to say thanks for watching the video. If you watched my plays yesterday, Jalen Duren did great, Kessler killed it, that was my favorite play, and then PJ Washington, he stepped more into a scoring role. He had 24, 25 points. He almost had it, but hey, if you're cooking, don't get under the boards. He was on fire from 3-pointers, so I can see why I didn't get that. But today's a new day. I got 3 plays for you. The first pick that we're going to be looking at is in the Suns and Bulls game. So if we go to TeamRankings, I love this site. We're going to look at rebound rate. Remember, a team that's high on the list dominates the glass, low on the glass. They're not very good. So something about this, which is really interesting, which I want to try, is look, Chicago and Phoenix right here, 23 and 24. They both are kind of leaning towards the bottom and rebounding. They kind of have like one rebounder. Like the Bulls, they have the Vucevic, and that's who I think I'm going to be targeting, because if we look at the top 50 here, Vucevic is number 12, I want to say. Yeah, he's close to the top 10, or he's 13. That went down. He was number 12 the other day, and then now Giddey's all the way down at 33. Yeah, or no, he's at 34. He dropped down too. Both are questionable, but if they're healthy to go, I'm going to be looking at Nikola here. If we go to StatMuse, the Suns are giving up 13.3. Anything above 13 is great. I've noticed 11 is for some teams, 12, but 13 is kind of where we want to be at. And then surprisingly, look at the shooting guard, 10.3. That's a lot. Giddey is a point guard. That's 6. So that's why I'm leaning more towards Vucevic than I am Giddey. So if we could look over here, 10.5, it's kind of high for me. It feels high, but I know he can do it because we've all seen him do it about 1,000,000 times. Versus the Spurs, the Phoenix just played. Stephen Castle, I was looking at the points that they were giving up and the rebounds and all the stats. Stephen Castle had 10 rebounds on the Suns. That's how bad the Suns are at rebounding. So I think if Vucevic is healthy, I totally think that he can hit this number. And if we go look at his last 10, he's averaging exactly 10 in his last 10, which is pretty funny. If we look at the dates here, going towards the break, he kind of slowed down, but in January he was on fire, and I think he's just getting warmed up again. We saw 9 rebounds from him earlier this week versus Karl Anthony Towns in that overtime game. He is dealing with some soreness, but like I said before, if he is healthy, this is the way to go. His usage rate is 22.5, so he can score, but the minutes are there. He's 32 a game. So there's a lot of opportunity there, but we're going to start by taking this over right here. All right, 1 pick down. I have 2 more to go. We're going to go to the Lakers and Nuggets game in prime time. During these big primetime ESPN, TNT games, ABC, you got to have some skin in the game. So Lakers, they're sitting all the way down here at 21, and the Nuggets are all the way up here at 22. When I see that big of a discrepancy, I'm going to find the value in it. The Lakers obviously struggle on the boards, and they've gotten worse since the departure of Anthony Davis. But the Nuggets are the hottest team in all of basketball. They have the best record since the new year. Joker is averaging a triple-double, which is great to see. It's crazy, the production that this guy has, and all these numbers are just getting higher and higher. They're a little bit inflated for me. What I'm looking for here is Jokic on my sportsbook, which is interesting. For him to hit 12, it's at -102. So I would feel more comfortable if this was 11, but the 0.5 might get you. Buy it down if you can. I'm not gonna put a ton of money on this, but hey, he could easily surpass this and make me look silly later. But last 10, he's averaging 10. The last time I bet him, he crushed it with 17 rebounds. If we look at the NBA top rebounding leaders, he sits up high, number 3. He's averaging 12, so this makes sense statistically. And LeBron James I know he's always up there too. If you want to look at the Lakers side of the ball, he's sitting at 30. At 40 years old, he's 30th. That's crazy. Averaging, what is that? 7.7. That's pretty good. A lot of people are looking at LeBron James. If you want to throw this in there, I was thinking about it too. His rebounding right here, 4.5, 15,000 people. I don't know. It's a trap. They got Luka and stuff. A lot of people are falling for it. I don't know. I stay away from goblins and fire and things like that. Kind of freaks me out. But anyway, I'm going to go with Jokic here on the over of his rebounds. Another reason why is they just played each other earlier in the season too, right before the new year. And where is Jokic? He had a triple double. He had 34 points, almost 8 assists, 13 rebounds. And think about it, that's with Anthony Davis. So they've only gotten worse, the Lakers have, in terms of rebounding. So that's why I really like the Jokic play. And that's why I'm going to take his over here. All right, everybody got 2 picks down. I have 1 more to go. The last game I'm targeting isn't a discrepancy as much. It's just watching 2 bad teams go at it. And I kind of want to see what happens here. So Brooklyn and 76ers, we're looking all the way at 26 here. Brooklyn is going to 30th ranked Philadelphia. And I know they have Joel Embiid and they're supposed to be getting better, right? But there's a little wrench in the chain here. After their big old loss earlier this week to the Celtics, 76ers, Joel Embiid admits that he's struggling with a knee injury. I remember watching him just trying to go one-on-one. He was standing on the top of the key, the 3-point line. He wasn't aggressive. He wasn't going for rebounds. I'm like, what? He's either lazy, not well conditioned, or something's wrong. And this is what I figured was going to be happening here. So Joel Embiid, hope you get better. I think he's still good. I don't see his line on here at all. Let's just kind of look, in real time. Oh, it's on here, but 7.5. Yeah, I would stay away from Joel Embiid for now. But somebody who I am not going to stay away from, I'm going to go on the Brooklyn side of the ball. And if you look at number 32, Nick Claxton here, averaging 7.5 rebounds a game. And he's number 32 out of 50. His line right now, and this is probably going to be one of the sneakiest plays, I think. Call me crazy. It's not the sexiest play, I know. Nick Claxton, 7.5. I'm doing more. Look at his last 10, 8.2. He's hit it 3 out of his last 5. He's actually played the 76ers a couple weeks ago. 11 rebounds, 5 freaking blocks. It's pretty good. He only had 23 minutes here. He only had 5 rebounds. But we're looking at momentum, or we're looking at what they're doing now. He's been doing really well in his last 10 as well, which I'm excited to see. His usage rate is 17.1, which is good. We want to see everything below 20. And if you're not familiar with usage rate, is the lower the number is the less times they're shooting, dribbling, handling the ball, passing, that kind of thing. So we wanted that big body down there collecting boards for us. So that's what we have, everybody. Doing a small chunk of change on this game, or on this parlay. We're gonna go Nikola on the over, Jokic on the over, Claxton. Don't sleep on Claxton here on the over. I want to say thanks for watching, everybody, and good luck.